In the game against Ivory Coast today, the second game for the Group A of the Africa Cup of Nations ongoing in Ivory Coast. My name is Oladakwa Okunubi, Najano de Karilas Babaeko, and Kobams. Welcome to the show. Favor Loritola is here. We're doing something Nigerian this morning. Everyone doing fully or half Ankara to represent the Super Eagles of Nigeria, most especially for that game going down today. Favor, how you doing? Good morning.
I'm good. Sorry to burst your bubble. I just put on my Ankara, not because of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but because I wanted to. But I wish the Super Eagles of Nigeria a splendid match against Ivory Coast today. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good, and I'm expecting a changed Super Eagles of Nigeria, a team that will make use of opportunity. Hey, but also remember, for Ivory Coast, this is a team that has gone all the way to pick their first. Maybe they have nothing to lose. They will have to concentrate on the third game. But if they get a victory against Super Eagles of Nigeria today, home and dry. Okay, remember, it is Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM here in the city of Ibadan. Check the time right now. It is 9:04. You can jump on our Facebook, YouTube channels, Solutions 939 FM, to post your comment, react, share, like. Let us know your expectations for the Super Eagles of Nigeria today. And if Nigeria is going to win, how do you think this game is going to be? Well, if you feel Ivory Coast is going to win, where do you think Nigeria will be losing from? This and more we'll be talking about on the show. Well, Samuel Areo will also be joining us all the way from Ivory Coast this morning, where we look at the situation on ground in preparation. Remember, Alassane Yusuf has been ruled out of this one. Okay, now talking about Africa Cup of Nations and what is happening. Well, we decided to switch the gears a bit, to accommodate the Africa Cup of Nations, talk about stories, effects from the Super Eagles camp. Well, on the Twitter, J. Sam, writer for ACL Sports Nigeria, is live in Ivory Coast this morning. Thank you for joining us on the Twitter, J. Sam. It's good to have you.
Good morning.
Yeah.
It's good to be here on your show this morning.
We are also happy to have you here. And with the situation right there, I mean, Nigeria is playing the host country today, and that will be around 6 o'clock. And there's a first game coming up. That is Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau. Let's talk about Super Eagles of Nigeria's game. It's going down 6 o'clock Nigerian time. What is the feel like? What is the energy like for the host country, Ivory Coast, and their fans? Hello. Jessam, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly now.
Oh, so I said that for the
Jessam, I'll just maybe I don't know if you're using an AirPod or you're using earpiece. I don't know. Maybe just change your yes, I can hear you clearly now. Okay, so Nigerians can hear you clearly now, and people in the city of Ibadan, including Shooting Stars and Crown FC fans.
Okay, as I was saying, the mood in the camp of Ivorian fans is quite solid on the back of their opening day win against the White Dogs of Guinea-Bissau. As compared to the camp of Nigeria, we've been struggling like before the start of the tournament. But as for them, they've been solid, I think, throughout the qualifiers. Although they qualified as hosts, they also took part in the qualifiers, and games they played leading up to the tournament itself, they were quite good. So they do not have any reason to be afraid. Assuming they fail to win, just like we did in their opening game, then they might be worried about what could happen or what could be against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But generally, it's understandable that they are quite confident playing at home and having their fans to back them up. So I feel like the the Ivorians, they are quite confident that their team will come out on top at the end of the day.
Okay, but now looking at the seriousness of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, most especially with what happened in the first game, and for Alassane, who has been ruled out, well, a lot of people asking the question, okay, now we'll be having a big issue in the midfield. Well, Joe Aribo came on board. Alex Iwobi will
match up what he'll be bringing to the team is playing two defensive midfielders, and with Alassane Yusuf out, the only other recognized defensive midfielder in the team is Rafael Oyedika. But he has barely played under Pesero, but he gets called up every then, but he barely plays under him. So I don't know whether he's going to give him a chance or not. But we saw Alex Iwobi play alongside Oyeka. I think during the first two rounds of the World Cup qualifiers. But I think it might be really dangerous if Pesero decides to do that and stick with that kind of midfield pairing, because if he's going to do that, probably he's going to go for a 4-4-2, which is his preferred formation, especially with the fact that Terence Murphy is available now and Kelechi Iheanacho is also available. So there's really no direction as to what Pesero would put out. But on the basis of the kind of selection he did in the first game against Equatorial Guinea, we are just we are confident that he's going to put out a good team, just like he did in the opening game. Although people questioned why some of these players were not even playing during the World Cup qualifiers initially, when he knew that he was going to put them in games from the start at the AFCON tournament. So I think apart from the midfield, where there are questions, I think in defense we don't really expect any major change. But personally, I feel like this is a game that we need the Umiru. He has been really good in training, but for some reasons he has not been able to start ahead of Semi Ajayi or Calvin Bassey. Probably that might change today, and also you get to see that. But apart from that, I think the forward line will also remain. Probably Kelechi Iheanacho would come in, maybe for Moses Simon or Ademola Lookman. And just in midfield, that's the only change. Alassane Yusuf, not sure whether Aribo will start ahead of him or Pesero is going to go to a 4-4-2 formation and bring Iheanacho into the midfield as well. So that's just the situation of things as regards the probable lineup for Nigeria today.
Okay, so there's this mantra in Nigeria, even before you left Nigeria for Ivory Coast, no grief for anybody. I saw you with your Super Eagles jersey. I don't know that of the year. Is it the USA 94 replica? I can't even remember. 2000.
I think it's 2000.
Okay,
yeah, 2000.
So the mantra is no grief for anybody. Will you be putting on the Super Eagles jersey to cover the Super Eagles game today? Most especially looking at Ivorians coming to watch your team play.
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking. But I'll definitely wear a Nigerian jersey. Maybe one of the NPFL clubs.
So you want to be doing NPFL in Ivory Coast? Okay.
Yes, I can't be the NPFL.
All right. What about the strength of the fans right there at Ivory Coast? Do we have a bulk of Nigerians, supporting the Super Eagles of Nigeria right there today?
Yes, absolutely, we do. Day before yesterday, we went to the Nigerian community here in Abidjan at Ajame, where we ate Amala and Abuladier. So we met a whole lot of them who said they will be supporting the Super Eagles at because they are in Ivory Coast.
Okay, so it shows that Nigeria will surely concede again, and maybe we'll go to the last game to get our victory. Thank you very much on the Twitter, J Sam, for joining us on the show, and wish you all the best today.
Always a pleasure. Please send my Sefa.
Your what?
Sefa.
Okay, I will not send you fake notes, but I will do something. I will soon do something. Thank you very much. Well, no grief for anybody. Spoiler. No grief for anybody. Now, Jano will agree today.
You shake it, try make you show up too. No grief for anybody and no grief for you. If them lift you up, make you lift them too. If them show you road, make you show them too. Life won't do you one kind, try make you wise up too. No grief for anybody when no grief for you. You just get in one life, you don't get time to. No grief for anybody when no grief for you.
Your comfort is important. If you're looking for quality, classy, comfortable, and imported furniture, Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise is a place for you. At Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, we've got a wide range of top-notch imported furniture for you at affordable prices. Name it: sofas, royal marble dining set, executive furnitures of all kinds, banquet furniture, bed and dressing mirror, kitchen cabinet, and lots more. Our intention is to make you feel comfortable always by providing quality furniture, whether at home, office, hotel, lounge and bar, and so on. Hurry now. Contact us today at Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, shop number AA 80-20, Railway Shopping Complex, Aleshiloye Market, and shop 8A-11, Railway Shopping Line, by Alalubosa Junction, Iyagonku Railway Crossing, Ibadan. Call 0802-303-0550 or 0706-225-2649. Johnson A. Nigeria Enterprise, home of quality furniture made for you.
Is it true? Sometimes you suffer goal for nothing, because you can, like about last match, you can speak about, okay, you lose many goals, but if you don't suffer, you win 1-0. Only in 3 matches, I think, and it did until now, I don't know, many matches, only in 3 matches he didn't score. Against Portugal, against Guinea-Bissau, and against Guinea-Conakry. In the official match, only 1 match he didn't score, against Guinea-Bissau. Is a joint this problem or the situation. Of course, you want to improve, but I tell you, you play very well in the defensive process. But sometimes, I don't know what is happen. You did only one mistakes, and they score. Because I think Guinea Equatorial, he deserves more in the defensive process. He work well, but one mistakes and they score.
Jose Pesaro speaking yesterday ahead of today's game, saying that, well, they know that they concede a lot, but hey, it is about avoiding mistakes going into the game against the Ivory Coast. It is about concentration, focusing on the 3 points. Maybe score 3 goals, score 1 goal. But hey, guys, for those of you watching live on Facebook and for those of you listening, in the next few hours, we'll post the graphics for the prediction for today's game, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Your prediction, remember, it's just one prediction, and it is powered by Amber Energy Drinks. And shout out to Arani Yaya, who got the correct score line. The fastest prediction for the first game, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea. And let's see who's going to follow, Arani Yaya, or Arani Yaya will walk away with another gift, yes, from Amber Energy Drink. South Africa 2-0. DR Congo, Zambia played a 1-0 draw. That game, I had to